I have this story about my homie Joey. He's not a very bright kid, neither am I, but still. Joey decided it was a good idea to get high. So he went to this trap house that got raided by cops. Now, no one was there obviously, but still wasn't a smart decision. Got in the back window, smoked a blunt, his first time. It was like, whoa, that's weird. It's fruity and weedy at the same time. So he was like, oh boy, this is good. Can't ever stop. So then, him and his homies went out, got out of there, ran. They were like, whoo, 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 and got in the vehicle and went like, whoo, whoo, whoo. And Joey realized, I can't drive. So he sent his other homie to drive. Realized he never had a license, but that was later on when they realized. So they were driving. That kid kept almost getting in crashes, like 6 or 7. But Joey was too gone to realize. So Joey was like, oh boy, you're a great driver. When he really wasn't. And so they were driving. They were heading back to his other friend's house to chill there. Because smarter than at a broken-in house, obviously. So they went and they were like, okay, yeah, we're good. So they went out to go get some food. Because, I mean, who doesn't like street tacos? Yeah. So they went and got street tacos. They were like, street tacos. But Joey realized he was not a good driver. That kid is not a good driver. We almost got a lot of wrecks. So Joey's backing up, decided to drive, backed up and was like, whoosh, and then honk honk. Someone almost crashed into him just backing out of the driveway. Wasn't very good. So then that lady followed them, and he's like, oh shoot, I gotta floor it. So they floored it, got the heck out of there. That lady couldn't follow. She was a soccer mom. No worries. So they got out of there. And then they were heading back that way again, because they couldn't find the street tacos, because they were too high. So they went back, and this guy was like, stop! And stopped them, and he's like, why are you driving around like maniacs? He's like, because it's food. It's food. So the guy got pissed, but they just drove off. They were like, we ain't staying for that. Then they went back and they went back inside. They were like, we want street tacos. So they're like, don't you got maps on your phone? And Joey was like, whoa, why didn't we think of that? So they went back in the car. Backing up, almost got in another wreck backing up. Then they went back, but they went the same way that guy was yelling at him. The guy looked at him. They made eye contact. They were like, and then whoosh, the guy gets a gun, pulls it out of his pocket, jumps in his car, drives across the front lawn, and Joey's like, oh, shoot, I gotta floor it. So he's like, whoa, and he was like, that was a long And then they went to the stop sign, and they stopped because Joey is a smart kid. He follows the traffic laws on occasions. And so he stopped at the stoplight, looked both ways, and then he was like, whoosh, and went on his way. The second stoplight, the guy skirted right in front of him. Was like, he got out of the car with the gun, pointing at him. He's like, yo, put your keys out of the car. And Joey's trying to reverse, like, couldn't find the reverse, couldn't find the pedals, couldn't find the steering wheel. So it didn't work out too well. And then the guy's like pulling his gun, like, just stop. If you pull away, I'll shoot out your tires. And so he's like, so Joey was like, okay, shh, relax. So he relaxed. And he's like, now throw out the keys. So Joey's looking for the keys. He cannot find the keys. So the guy got suspicious, was like, what you doing, boy? And hit him in the head. Right there. right there. And it was like, ah. So then he finally grabbed the keys after he hit him in the head, which was uncalled for. And then threw the keys out. And then the guy pointed a gun at someone else coming the other direction. Wasn't very smart of him. And then the lady's like, with kids in the car. And the guy was like, call 911. These kids are being idiots. They're driving like maniacs. And she just looks at him like, they're maniacs? Look at you with your gun, boy. Yeah, I know. And his wife comes up with her bicycle, looking at it, laughing. And then freaking the cops come. They coming from all directions, like every little street, nook and cranny. And they're all pointing their guns at the guy. I didn't believe this, but it happened. The guy was smiling the whole time. The whole time. Like, he's gonna get away with it. And these kids are going to jail. But he was smiling. And so then the cop, they were pointing the gun. And then there's some big cop with a big gun pointing the gun. Was like, put your hands up. And the cops came, took the gun, was like, whoosh, and like arrested him, put him in their vehicle. And the cops get the kids out of the car. But the thing is, one of the kids wasn't very smart. He threw all the drugs, like pills, cigarettes, and shit, all under the car, thinking the cops wouldn't notice from a distance. Yeah, what they noticed, obviously. What an idiot. And so then they were like, okay, we're good now, we're good. So they're sitting on the freaking cement. This kid's looking around. Joey's like looking around at the trees, the birds. Oh, balloon. And the cop totally knew, I'm pretty sure. And the cop looked at him and was questioning him. And he's like, pay attention, focus. And then the kid's like, yeah. And so then the cop questioned them. Their parents came. Their parents were more mad at the guy with the gun than the kids. Now I'll explain that one. And the guy got let go. They just unhandcuffed him, gave him his gun, gave him his car keys, and he drove off. No harm, dog. Just to come to it. Now he's in court, but still. He's in court, but see, those kiddos only got charged with a reckless driving. And that was only the driver, Joey. Unbelievable. Like, and now that guy's gonna get charged with assault, handling a gun recklessly or something like that. I don't even know the laws. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen to him. And I'm like, was it worth it? Was it?